Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today we are going to be doing homework. There is no more homework to do actually. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking in and seeing what I need to do, if there's anything else I need to do on my end. So that's how we're going to play it. Just play catch up and then we'll just chit chat and talk about random stuff. But until then, the point of this episode is to refresh my homework. I didn't hashtag the dean just to talk about my life. I hashtagged the dean so that he can be aware of what is going on. So, speaking of that, let's get to it. So, I submitted the part marketing mix and this is the second feedback from the group. I have given you feedback on your final submission. There's no additional feedback is needed for this submission. That was November 26th. So mine's is partially done. I have the paperwork. Mine's actually is done. Let's go to Google. For a whole month, I got no correspondence with my teacher. From week 6 to now, I got no official correspondence from my teacher other than to talk about the group. I didn't get no one-on-one with him except twice. I wonder how many times someone else got it, their one-on-one. Is there anything else you guys needed from me? Hold on, you guys. I did it backwards. So I wrote this today. I said, is there anything else you guys need from me? That's what I said. And if you scroll up, he said in the video that he would edit my parts as far as punctuation and spelling goes. Um, let's take a look at the Google Doc that is in Google Doc that everyone don't seem like they actually did. There was 2 copies that I have saved. So the executive summary looks done. The environmental scan, market trends, consumer analysis, needs analysis, segment strategy, targeting, position, product and brand, pricing, distribution, integrated marketing, financial projections, break-even analysis. So that means that you can, okay, so the marketing plan has been submitted. I could be weird and go look at what was submitted because it was submitted 3 times. There was feedback to that. Due to the complexity of your team dynamics and the fact that there's 2 separate submissions, this group project will not be graded at this present time. I will review this matter with the university administration before submitting a grade. We will have a due date of December 9th and an intervening Thanksgiving holiday. I will get a resolution to this as soon as possible. That is to cover what he's, come on now. The activities evaluation will be applied to all members of this group. I have my activities. I spoke with him on 3 different occasions and I submit. It's okay. I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to give him I already, you did it on your end, sir, and I'm doing what I can on my end. I don't care what you say about what I coulda, shoulda, woulda submitted, because at the end of the day, y'all weren't doing nothing but prolonging something that the doctor and you guys talked about. So all I have to say is I can prove it because I took screenshots of everything you and the discussions between you and Dr. Mark Bayer in the Google Docs. So it's a little conversation outside of the conversation about me of what was going on. And I already complained on my end and I have the proof. I have my proof. You said I was recording. I was not recording. And if I was, how would you know unless you were logged in? You have to be logged in my computer to know I'm recording. There is absolutely no live. There was no red dot that said live, and I can prove it. My computer has been acting wonky. I tried to get onto Google and Google kicked me off. I got screenshots of that. Not and I'm my some of my footage is deleted after I added you guys onto my StreamYard. I'm having weird things happen with my StreamYard. I contacted a lot of people about this situation. I decided today because I knew that you were going to proceed with complaining on me, making me look like I'm at fault. It's nothing wrong with me. It's something wrong with y'all since you can't see past my skin color. The only reason you treated me with respect because you thought you were being recorded, but you barely gave me the bare minimum, and it shows due to per group participation. All I did was submitted every single person's work, and it's going to show that I didn't alter your work. I submitted what you had on there, which was absolutely bones, bones and dust. I had mine almost done. I submitted everything as a team player would. I didn't do it because I thought I was better than you. I didn't do it because I wanted to be better than you. I did it because it was the right thing to do. I wasn't trying to take over nothing, but y'all were slowing down because of Mark Bayer taking y'all sweet time to submit something. So I submitted it because I want my grade, and y'all are making me painfully go for my grade. It shows. It shows. You're trying to torture me and torment me through this whole process, saying little cute words about birdies and all that crap. I don't want to hear that. I just want to talk about the damn grade. How can we get to the grade? I'm about my business. I'm not about playing little games, talking about little cues and little clues and all of that. And I said it. You look good on paper. You look good in the camera. I said it to your face. His. It looked good on paper. How convenient of everybody saying little cues. When they go back in the record and they see exactly what you and me and everybody else did, because like I said in those videos, I was leading the group and you can't take it. So now you got to complain. You didn't want me leading the group. I took the initiative and took integrity, the lead, and submit everybody's documentation. Y'all had it partially done. Why not submit it? That makes no sense. You're orchestrating this because of Mark Bayer. And this is what I go through, you guys. This is what I go through. I go through this on a daily basis. What can you possibly tell God whenever you go wherever you're going, you guys? What can you possibly tell God? You think that getting into heaven, that this performance, this lie that you are doing will get you into heaven, even your heaven, which is my hell. Because I don't understand how someone so supposedly mature can sit up there and do what you are doing to me. I already know what you're doing. The only reaction you're going to get right now is honesty. What excuse are you going to tell your God about mistreating me? What are you going to tell you? God don't want someone that all it takes is one outlier to convince you with money to scam and scheme one black nigger. What is one black nigger? It shows. Your behavior shows. The things that y'all said in the group shows. You can try to hide it, but it shows. Your disgust for me. I was doing good in my classes alone. He hasn't talked to me in over a month. I have the receipts. I have the emails. You can't fake an email. Time stamps don't lie. Time is so predictable. That's why I love time. Like, time is so predictable. You can't cheat time. You can alter it, but you can't cheat it. The time stamps show. Mark Bayer can't take the truth. He don't want to pass me until he figure out a way to expel me. And I haven't said nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't call him a curse word. I didn't do nothing. He ignored me. He ignored me. My classmates treated me like crap, and it shows. He couldn't even take talking nice to me. It had to spew out his mouth to talk nice to me. I can see it in his eyes. He didn't want to talk nice to me. None of them did. And it shows. So you want to take it there? Let's take it there. Donald Trump, do you see what's going on? You are my only hope right now. And that is why I'm moving to a Republican city. Because every time I go through something, it's because of people that want to judge me like they're God. Why don't you stay in your place and let God do God's and beyond job? How about that? Instead of judging me, you guys, why don't you let God judge me and you guys stay in your place? Until you are in a God-like position, I have nothing. We are equal.